y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages, okay? Like and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment and share. It is always loved and appreciated, okay? And it always will be. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, all beings of light with the best interest of me and the Piscean Seer family at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please, please, please give my beautiful family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Okay, so this is going to be a Galactic Federation reading. Okay, so we're gonna get this overall energy first. They got a couple of things that they want me to look at and read to you. Okay, so I'm gonna do a lot of reading. All right, but I'm always liking it when they be reading. Okay, because it's always a good message. Like, all right, so what's the overall energy? We got tolerance, okay, sitting with it. All right, and what's at the bottom of the deck? Focus, eyes on the prize, okay? So, I don't know. You could be in deep thought right now. You could be having a lot of different things on your mind, you know, really just trying to stay focused. But I feel like there's something that you could be reflecting on that's kind of keeping you in a box, like keeping you closed off, okay? They're asking you to, like, focus more on being, you know, being in the moment, not really thinking about, you know, like bills or what you got to do today or your schedule, or like you need to have a moment throughout the day. Okay. Right before bed is a great time to just sit and just be and just sit in spirit and in the power. Okay. But let's see what tolerance says. I was just singing, hey there, lonely girl, lonely girl. So you could be feeling like a little bit lonely right now, okay? It says, if you pounced on this card, you may be confronted or saddled with a situation you'd rather not deal with. Either something you've put on hold or that just popped up. It's not the most fun. Okay, so it says it's not the most fun you could think of having, but it's there. It could be in relationship or with something less animate. You are being asked to adopt a more tolerant posture. Geez, I don't know why I can't read right now. Okay, look. You're being asked to adopt a more tolerant posture or attitude for your or others' good, even when you feel the weight of energy or something sitting above or on top of you. If in relationship, maybe it's an interaction where you agree to disagree as the first stage to accepting things probably won't change. Given who you are and who they are, each very different. Tolerance is a quantum leap from hatred to divider, destroyer, and enemy maker. And it gives one far more space or a middle ground to play in than rejection. It can provide breathing room for getting in touch with your willingness to eventually move into a place of acceptance. So maybe people who you're being forced to like tolerate are coming into your energy, okay? Because spirit's the Galactic Federation are trying to teach you how to be more tolerant of others, okay? Because now's the time for people to be coming together. So the lesson of tolerance is going to be very important for you, okay? You need to know how to get along with others, you know? They're saying rather than just rejecting everybody, you know, at the first sign of something bad or something going wrong, that you might want to take a little bit more time to tolerate what it is that they're showing you, like what is it that they're actually bringing to your situation, okay? And also, you know, follow yourself though, you know. But if your intuition is like, you know, doing that thing where it's just going crazy and it's just like, oh hell no, you know, I need to get away from these people, this person, you know, then by all means follow your intuition, you know. But you know, I feel like a lot of us have that one person, you know, that comes in and out, you know, and comes around, you know, and it's like, you know, you really don't, I don't know, it's not like you don't like them or you do, you know, it's just somebody that you know, okay? And so when they come around, you know, like you find yourself having that thought of like tolerance, like you're tolerating them, but spirit's teaching you something at this time. Okay, it says tolerance is about acknowledging, if not fully accepting, what is. It can be a step out of the pain and separation caused by downright denial that life is anything other than categorically crazy and mysterious and unpredictable at times, with no strict catechism to guide your every action. Okay, and also, I don't know, I feel like they're helping you to tolerate the ups and downs, that you're going through at this time, like to show you that like you're built for all of this, like you're so ready energetically to handle anything that comes your way. It says there may be some physical or energetic condition to caterwaul about in your environment, like there might be something, like it said, a physical or energetic, like maybe complaint that you might have. It says you'd like things to be different and are attempting to change it. So tolerance in this case is the patience required to wait it out until a bigger shift occurs. Okay, it says tolerance need not be a stopping place or a permanent perch for inaction or resignation. When you choose to move beyond tolerance to a more loving place in alignment with who you are in your highest aspirations and shiniest coat, you will be rewarded for grooming yourself for growth, and you'll be poised to better embrace and enjoy change in all its colors, spots, and stripes. Okay, so I'm hearing I'm going through changes. It's like there's a lot of things, going on, and you could feel like, you could be getting a little bit frustrated, like, and I feel like that's like a common collective energy. A lot of people are getting frustrated or getting irritated, because it's not happening as fast as you would think that it needs to go, and you might feel like, oh, well, I don't do nothing all day. Like, I don't learn nothing. I just be sitting around. Okay, well, if that's you, then you need to pay more attention. You're always going to be just sitting there waiting if that's all you're doing. What else? It says Page of Pentacles, to do. Okay, with the to-do list right here on the thing. Like some of you guys are getting frustrated because you're making these lists and these things aren't happening as fast as you would like them. And then some of you guys are needing to make to-do lists, get specific with spirit. What is it that you want? What direction are you trying to head in? What is it that you want to focus on? And then we got the King of Wands, okay? We got the King of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. But I feel like the King of Wands is giving me that energy that it was talking about, like getting to your highest energy, raising to the highest place that you need to be. But it's all comes from these little lessons of tolerance that you're learning along the way. Okay. These little lessons of tolerance are how you expand the heart chakra, opening up more compassion and more of a connection to people and the world, okay? Dropping an energy of conflict, okay? And also dropping the need to feel like everyone's betraying you, everyone's out to get you, everyone's, trying to get you. Like, you're needing to focus your mind, okay, on yourself. It sounds selfish. I don't mean like completely on yourself, but a big level or amount of focus needs to be on yourself. You are the magician, okay? And you make whatever it is, you make your reality. You create wherever it is that you want to go. So the more you're paying attention to the self and, getting clear on, your shadow work and, what are my goals? Where do I want to head? Like, that type of behavior is rewarded. And not only that type of behavior is contagious to everyone that you love and everyone that you wish to set a positive example for, okay? Yeah, and then we got the Fool. I was reading something earlier, and it was talking about the sixth dimension. That's what I was reading about. The sixth dimensional like level, and it was talking about how when you're in the sixth dimension, consciousness, you lead from off the cliff. You are someone who has already made the jump, okay? And you jump off the cliff in order to give others a chance to come to that place where you are energetically, okay? I'm hearing like someone always has to go first, okay? So, I mean, yes, there's a whole bunch of people that went first before us, but, you know, it's like I feel like you've already jumped. Either you already jumped or you're needing to jump, you know, and to just understand that that is the way to happiness, that things have to like, you know, when you get into that place, you know, where you're feeling uncertain and you just like everything is, you know, alarm bells. Sometimes those alarm bells are not always a warning of danger is what they're getting at, okay? Those alarm bells are not always a warning of danger. Sometimes they're highlighting huge fears, huge setbacks and things that are holding you back, you know, things that you've just been sitting with and tolerating. Okay. So these things that you're tolerating, they're not even no situations outside of you. Like I started out saying, you know, this is things within you that you're just sitting with, you know, old feelings, old things just sitting around, and them when they boil up, you're just sort of you know, pushing them back down, you know, or tolerating that little thing, that little emotional reaction that comes up, but not really dealing with the deeper situation. Yeah, with this sanctuary, okay, they're talking about, you know, healing and comfort, faith and restoration, restoring the self through faith, okay, dealing with the actual meat of whatever it is that's bothering you, not sitting or tolerating with any emotions or, you know, anger or anything like that that doesn't serve you, okay? Then we got the reflective truth under here, okay? It talks about, you know, your identity, your self-love, and your acceptance. There's some feelings and things that are sitting within the collective that are needing to be released, okay? Things that we're just tolerating, but this is what the angels are assisting us with at this time, okay? They're assisting us with our angelic messages, with guidance, okay, with bringing in more enlightenment, and we're in this breakthrough type of energy, okay, headed to this higher cosmos type of awakening type of energy, okay. So let me read the Page of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. I just came in and started talking because I don't think I was making it make sense. Okay, look, the Page of Pentacles is excited about a new venture that could lead to success and lots of future money. Okay, this is what I was saying. Get into what it is that you want to be successful in, what is going to bring in whatever it is for you, you know, and it doesn't necessarily have to be money. Some people ain't looking for money, you know, but I don't know, like, but whatever, I do know, okay, my bad. But whatever energy that you're putting into yourself, you're going to always see that energy out, you know, when you give yourself more love and you clear out yourself and all negative energies or things like that. When I say negative, I mean more like low vibrational, you know, when you clear those things out, then you're not sitting like things that you're tolerating are not sitting inside of you like these cats are sitting, you know, like imagine the nice white open space that would be here if these cats weren't sitting here, you know, and I feel like the cats are representative of, you know, your emotions and things like that. But anyways, I was saying the Page of Pentacles is excited about a new venture that could lead to great success and lots of future money. Here's a dreamer, yes, but this isn't just tipsy boasting at the local dive bar. He's also a planner and a doer. Follow his lead and turn your spark of inspiration into actual achievable steps towards your goals. While you're baby stepping, be sure to channel some of that inspired energy from the fun parts like dreaming, okay, into the not so fun parts like learning Photoshop, okay. It could be that this page is beginning a new great chapter, pun intended, as indicated by aggressive initializing. Anyways, it says, I magically turn my dreams into reality with the I magically turn my dreams into reality with the magically magical magic of to-do lists. Okay, so when you write down your goals and things, okay, this is what they're saying. Write down your goals, okay? It is a magical thing, you know, there is something I'm hearing like pen to paper. There's something very magical about pen to paper, writing down your goals, writing down these things. Okay. You don't have to write it down. I'm hearing like you don't have to write it down 3, 6, 9 times. You just have to write it down, and you just have to mean it and believe that it's going to come. But also you have to take action steps toward whatever it is, toward your manifestation. Okay. So, it says prosperity, fortune, and pure intentions. So, this is how it looks again. Okay. It says manifestation resonates to the power of prosperity and abundance, thriving with positive fortune and magical creation. Okay, this sacred ray empowers and reattunes the soul to its internal and external natural state of richness and magnificence. When the soul manifests abundance based upon pure intentions, greatness is born. Poverty consciousness is erased, and lasting inner fulfillment is delivered. Your ability to manifest your ability to manifest is golden. Money flows easily and freely into your life. All that is asked for you is to keep your intentions clear and to focus on higher frequencies of prosperity. Abundance can also be measured inwardly, which inevitably will excuse me which inevitably will overflow from the inside out, thus manifesting a waterfall of outer abundance. Remember this, you also need to engage in manifestation exercises on a consistent basis. Or has this perhaps been neglected lately? Okay, and this is what I was saying, but manifestation exercises, like 3, 6, 9 and things like that, those aren't the only ways. Okay, you guys have your own ways, like things that are encoded, embedded in your soul. Okay, but they're not going to come to the forefront, and neither are your manifestations if there are emotions and triggers and things that you're still sitting in. Okay, you need to come to a place of balance, a place of oneness within the self, and then you can reap the benefits of the oneness that comes from outside of you, if this makes any sense. Okay. I don't want to confuse you now. Now, the number 2, okay? Just bear with me because this is how they're moving today. All right. So, the number 2, okay? It says in esoteric symbolism, the number 2 represents duality. Okay, the deeper meaning of this is a reflection of the self, because 2 is derived from 1 plus 1. Okay, so more of that self-reflection type of energy. Okay, it says at the deepest level of esoteric meaning, the 2 represents the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, the light and the dark of your character, that which is known and that which is unknown. Ancient cultures were aware of this duality in people. Indeed, they knew duality existed in everything from the smallest subatomic particles to the vastness of the cosmos. The same is true for mankind, reflected by the idea of the microcosm, or the man, and the macrocosm, which is the universe. Okay, so this is how manifestation works. But you have to be tapped into the energy of the number 2, which is the energy of oneness, understanding that there's duality not only within you, but you are the duality, like you are the dual part of the universe. Okay, if that makes any sense, you are like a tiny universe within the universe. Okay, it says I think that was like the point. Okay. It says nothing can exist without a reflection or alternative outcome. In terms of polarity in humans, it is up to you as an individual to control your dual natures and do only that which is right in the moment. Okay. And they were talking about, okay. It says, that's not to say you should always do good as the church wants us to believe. The 7 deadly sins are not wrongdoings. They are aspects of the human nature which bring satisfaction, happiness, and growth. Okay. It says what is important to remember is balance. There has to be a balance between vices and virtues. Okay. It says a balance is simply a truth of nature, a natural law that determines whether a system maintains equilibrium. Systems that suffer an imbalance become unhealthy. Okay, so this is why people, might seem to be getting sick a lot right now, or going through certain lower energies, because they are completely imbalanced. Okay, they don't understand the duality of their own nature, and also that in finding duality and understanding it comes that energy of oneness. Okay, and then the first thing I wrote was the dove. It brings in the energy of peace, of freedom, or of love. Okay. um It says radical acceptance. Natural law further dictates that there are three stages to manifestation. Okay, they are creation, dissolution, and transformation. For mankind, our reality is created through thoughts, emotions, and actions. The number two is the union of thoughts and emotions, which prompt action. Okay, which is the number three. The number three represents action and mastery. Okay, but the number two is the union of thoughts and emotions. Okay. So it says, if you want something enough, act upon your desires to make them manifest. Whereas the one is putting thoughts into action, the number two is a signal to start planning. Okay. Because in the plan, it's in the plan. Okay. That's where the manifestation truly happens. When you imagine it, when you make the plan, when you can see that thing happening, then you start to take those actions. But in sitting there making the plan, you already made the actions. Okay. Because you put that out, you took it from the macro to the micro when you imagined it. Okay. From the micro to the macro is what I meant. Okay. It says, whereas the one is putting thoughts into action. I already read that. Okay. It says, this often starts by looking within and asking your higher self what to do next. Two represents male and female energies that bring about balance and can sometimes call for us to make a choice, as we see in the card of the lovers in the tarot, a card with astrological meanings relating to the house of Gemini. Okay. So it says the number two symbolizes the need for kindness, tact, and nurturing. It may also appear to you when exchanging deals in partnership whereby communication is key. The symbol may be telling you to exert your natural flow of judgment to do what is best for your soul. Okay, so stop judging yourself on what you're doing that's right and what you're doing that's wrong. That can be holding up your manifestations. Just make a plan to do things and get to doing the things the way that you're going to get to doing the things. Because I was talking about the why, before on the channel, and I was talking about, how you can choose the right side of the why or the left side of the why. But the truth of the matter is you are the divine why point. Okay. You are in the middle of both of those choices. And as long as you're balanced between the right and the left side of the why, then you are right on track toward where you truly are going. Okay. And then it talks about as above, so below. Okay. It says the universe is a mass of energy, and so are you. It stands to reason, therefore, that you can tap into that energy. Ancient cultures all over the world have known this for thousands of years, and today science is exploring the idea to find physical evidence to explain how it works. The ancient mystery school says we are one with the universe and can access whatever information we need by learning how to connect with the higher self, an aspect of the unconsciousness that is not yet known to the conscious mind. Okay, it says, there's a quote from the Kabbalion. It says, he who grasps the truth of the mental nature of the universe is well advanced on the path of mastery. Okay. So the more you know, you need to figure it out, like get investigative. Okay. I learned so many different things looking into my signs, that spirit has me bring to you guys, but you guys can do this exact same thing. Okay. Spirit leads me right to different things. Okay. But let me move it along because there's kind of a lot of info. Okay. The Initiates of the Flame, okay, is a book by Manly P. Hall. So they wanted me to read, not this. So it says there is but one religion in all the world, and that is the worship of God, the spiritual flame of the universe. Under many names, he is known in all lands, but as Iswari or Amon or God, he is the same, the creator of the universe, and fire is his universal symbol. We are the flame-born sons of God, thrown out as sparks from the wheels of the infinite. Around this flame, we have built forms which have hidden our light. But as students, we are increasing this light by love and service until it shall again proclaim us sons of the eternal. Within us burns that flame, and before its altar, the lower man must bow, a faithful servant of the higher. Okay, more of that connecting with your higher self type of energy. When he serves the flame, he grows, and the light grows until he takes his place with the true initiates of the universe, those who have given all to the initiate of to the infinite, my bad, those who have given all to the infinite in the name of the flame within. Okay, so when you connect to your higher self and you start making these plans and taking these actions, you really truly are working out of the energy of fire. Okay, you're working because you're working from the sacral chakra. Okay, from that creative energy. This is why the Galactic Federation is telling you guys, okay, stop sitting with emotions and things that aren't serving you, and find what it is that you want to do. Make a to-do list on and just start doing it. Okay, what do you want to do, and start doing it. It says, let us find this flame and also serve it, realizing that it is in all created things, that all are one because all are a part of the eternal flame, the fire of spirit, the life and the power of the universe. Okay, so next is more dove. Okay, but now I can pull out the cards. So it says doves appear in symbolism of Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and paganism, and both military and pacifist groups. Okay, and I feel like this is the way that the energy of source works, of the eternal flame. Okay, the energy of the eternal flame is within all things. Okay, but if you're heavy with things that you feel like you're forced to tolerate and not clearing out your emotions, you're not going to be able to manifest. Okay, I've seen it. Is clear, cancel, and release. There's a need for you to clear, cancel, and release any and all energies that are not serving you. Okay, this is what they are saying. It says navigation, enlightenment, faith, and a source connection to God. Okay, this is what doves represent. So right now you're being taught how to navigate through this life. Okay, you're also being brought lots of enlightenment. It says no. So maybe you're needing, why does it say no? Learning experience and angelic protection. So I think you're needing to, like, you could be needing to clear, cancel, and release certain energies and people out of your life, but I'm really getting more of an inner feeling. Okay, like you're needing to realize that you don't have any, they're saying, like, say no to holding and harboring this type of energy. Okay, these are not, this is not negative energy. Okay, this is just lessons that you learned through your darker side, through the left side of your why. Okay, and you're being protected throughout this entire thing. Okay, we got yes. Thank you. Because I feel like that's confirmation of what I was saying. But, say yes to releasing. It'll bring you so much joy. Okay. Some of you guys could be in kind of a stubborn type of energy. Okay. But it's because you lack understanding, is what they're saying. The symbolism of the dove brings peace and understanding. Okay. And then next was the black mamba. Okay, the black mamba talks about great wisdom and a sharp mind, okay? But that great wisdom and that sharpness of mind comes from a true and committed connection with God. And also it comes from having that complete trust in him. And if you're holding on to other things, then how can you have complete trust in source or in your guides or in anything if you can't even have trust in yourself and the things that you've been through and the decisions that you have made? It says the black mamba only shows for those with a special kind of mind, okay? And then we got earth and ground. You need to stay as connected to this earth as you can, you know. But they're saying like grounding your higher self, okay? You're your own guardian angel, okay? Grounding the energies of your highest self down into the body on a regular basis, walking around in that energy. That is when you will be able to manifest, okay? And after taking the proper actions, and everything happens in divine time, okay? So it says that the black mamba is associated with darkness, mystery, and power. I feel like a lot of people are trying to, like, you know, push down and suppress their dark side. You know, they're afraid, you know. This is what the Galactic Federation is saying, you know. There's a lot of fear in the collective. People are afraid to walk that balance, you know, to be good and bad. Like, but you're both, you know, and it's like, it's not good and bad. It is just two different choices or options that you have to make. And it's the labels that are getting in the way and creating this level of fear, you know, fear that you're able to do something wrong, or that, you know, you're going to step out of your character, you know, fear that it's like you're wearing a disguise in a way is what they're saying, you know, fear to let down the disguises and the mask and just realize that you are source, okay? You are a mini universe. You can't make any wrong decisions. The universe doesn't ask anyone for permission to be. The universe just is. And the things that happen in the universe just are things that are meant to happen. And no one is like, you know, universe. Nobody judges the universe is what they're really saying, you know. Nobody judges the universe or, you know, the things that naturally happen in nature. It doesn't get judged by people. So you should not allow people to judge you in that way either. Yeah, we got rest. Like, a lot of you guys are needing to rest your mind on when it comes to what other people think of you and what they have to say about you, okay? And just give yourself more of that caring, loving type of energy. And also, you know, I want to say, I heard, let me say what I heard, okay? I heard build up that hard shell, you know what I mean? But I just feel like, you know, the Cancer energy, okay? The crab is hard on the outside and very soft on the inside. And the Galactic Federation is saying it's okay to be a little bit soft on the outside sometimes, because both of those parts of you are a part of your nature, the soft part of you and the hard part of you. It's like we react to things sometimes and then we judge ourselves for how we react, when really we wasn't thinking when we reacted and we did whatever we did when we did it, because that is the way that we would have just done it. That's the way you're supposed to do it. Like, so don't beat yourself up, okay? There's a lesson in all of that. Yeah, we got wisdom. There's wisdom in these situations, in these happenings. Most of the wisdom comes from these negative situations, you know. It comes from those times where you didn't know what you was going to do, or what you had. You didn't know why you was with him or why you was with her. When shit was the shittiest, you learned the most wisdom, okay? So you're needing to integrate that knowledge that you have collected over time and trust that it is leading to a higher place for you. Yeah, to a place of creation. But you're going to have to follow your instincts to that place. And also, you're going to have to believe that you are protected throughout this journey that you're making on your way to always standing in a place of peace and courage, okay? And also, you have to set an intention. And also, the place of inspiration is a great place to manifest from, of course. Okay. So next was the color purple, okay, which talks about royalty, spirituality, and wisdom, okay, but it also is the color of the crown chakra, okay, with the Empress at the bottom of the deck, and the sun, okay, when I split the deck. Like, you're doing great. So, but there's a need for you to stop, to walk away from this anxiety and this worry about, making the right choice or, going the wrong way. As long as you are connected to God and you got your hands in creating something that you're creating from your heart, that can benefit you and others in the world, you can't go wrong. How could you go wrong? Yeah, we got the Seven of Wands, standing your ground. And then we got the Ace of Wands, because I feel like you're coming from a place, not like you're going to stop standing your ground, but you've been protecting yourself this entire time. It's like you could have dreams, where you're like, where you've been battling, where you've been at war, your dreams could be winding down from that place. But I feel like there's nothing but new beginnings coming. But you have to walk away from this. Like, if you can't be, they're saying you can't manifest from a defensive place. I'm hearing, yeah. That's what they're saying. You can't manifest from a defensive place, with the Ace of Cups. You can't be defensive. You have to believe that you're being protected. That's where your protection comes in. That's the first thing they're saying. That's the first thing Archangel Michael teaches you, is how to spiritually protect yourself. And not only that, you guys are not giving yourselves enough credit. You guys have lived past life after past life. You know how to protect yourself already. We got the Three of Cups because now you guys should be celebrating this new energetic place that you're going into. And then I think this came out like kind of like this, with the Hangman. I feel like this is going to bring a lot more clarity to where it is that you're wanting to go on this journey. Getting rid of these certain emotions and things, maintaining that balance and not judging yourself for the decisions that you make. This is what they're really stressing, stop judging yourself. There is no such thing as good and bad, okay? It's just the law of duality. This is why they're saying this is where these sort of concepts come from, okay? Because people are many versions of the universe, okay? Like I said. So everything is mirrored in that, including the way that we think and the ways that we walk through this life, okay? Yeah, we got soulmates, but you guys truly are like soulmates with the spirit, okay? Like you are the walking light, okay? But it's like your shadow is getting in the way of you connecting to your soulmates, okay? Because I was watching something on TV last night, and it was talking about twin flames, and Spirit was explaining to me, like, yes, you guys have, these flame souls, these souls that you're supposed to come into contact with, these soulmates, but it's like, yes, you have them here, but you also have these soulmates, these friends, these lovers, these soul family members in the spirit, okay? And I ain't just talking about, your recent past family members from this lifetime. I'm talking endless. It's endless, okay? It's infinite. The amount of guides and things that you have, but it's on like such a deep level, okay? But this shadow, okay, gets in the way of you connecting with these soulmates and things on the other side. It gets in the way of you hearing them, of you feeling them, okay? Yeah, look, with the past life, so many different things from and also, your past life. When you remember these things, it comes in with so much information and so many things that you need to learn and know, okay? So this is why the Galactic Federation is asking you to exercise your boundaries right now. Don't take on too much of other people's energies, okay? If people are in fear or if they're wearing a mask, you know what I'm saying? If they're not caring for themselves and if they don't trust nobody, then that just shows you who they are right there, okay? Because when you trust yourself, then you learn to trust others. That's how trust issues are made, okay? Trust issues are made through stormy times when you're on the karmic path, but when you're walking in fire energy, why aren't you trusting? Why are you afraid? Why? That's important. Ask the big whys, okay? Because when you know that you are protected and you're provided for, then that should kill that energy of mistrust. When you trust yourself to go into relationships and situations and make the right decisions for you at that time. And then next was the raccoon, okay? It talks about wisdom, resourcefulness, and play, okay? You guys are wise and resourceful. You know what's coming and you know what people mean, okay? We'll look at the Archangel Michael, okay? Know that you have the heart of a warrior and that you carry divine protection. Pay attention to your synchronicities and signs and things too, okay? So we got Lord Melchizedek. It says indecision, ego-based actions, and lifestyle changes. I feel like there's a lot of lifestyle changes. Like they're saying there's a huge lifestyle change coming to everybody, okay? It's coming to everybody at the same time. Watch. It's gonna be it's gonna be crazy, okay? But the more prepared, the more shadow work and things you do now, the easier the transition will be, is what they're saying. Okay, we got this light body energy, okay? It says independence brings comfort, past restrictions, and ancestral healing. This is why they have you, go it alone, go by yourself for a while, so that you're forced to face the things that you've been sitting with the entire time. And when you're sitting around other people, you're not dealing with that shit, okay? But when you're forced to be alone and be by yourself, it gives spirit a chance to bring these things up within you. So if you're going through that, then that's what's happening right now, okay? We got the power of presence and the sacred space. Yeah. They're wanting you to activate your own light at this time. Like, it's very important. The train, I feel like, was our confirmation on that. It says masters of making the most of what they have, okay? You are a master of making the most of what you have, and you don't even know it, okay? It says the Egyptian beetle, which represents birth, life, death, and resurrection, okay? It represents the eternal cycle of life, okay? You are in the eternal cycle of life. Live it. Yeah, we got Judy Garland with Think Big. When you sit down and you make your plans and you make your to-do list to get to where you want to get to, don't limit your idea of what you can do and what you can, what you're allowed and what you're going to be able to do with the little bit of money. No. That's not thinking big and manifesting. That's limiting beliefs that you can't do it, or you don't have enough, or you're not going to make it, okay? When you sit down and you write these plans, these to-do lists to get to where you want to go, really be real honest and real big with your thoughts, okay? And then take little steps toward it, and you will achieve it. This is what they're saying. We got Heath Ledger, and you're gonna have times, where you feel like you don't want to do it. You feel like you don't want, like you want to quit, and like you just like, fuck this, Like the other day I got so mad. Like, people don't want to hear the truth, they just want to hear bullshit. They want to hear, the drama and all of this, and I threw like a whole temper tantrum, and apparently that unlocked some sort of energy for me, but I was pissed off, okay? I was so mad, and I hadn't been mad like in a long time, so I was just like really like genuinely pissed. And Spirit showed me this card too. The show must go on. So yeah, you're gonna cry, you're gonna kick, and you're gonna scream through whatever it is that you're trying to do, and when you're trying to make it to wherever you're trying to go, but you're always going to make it, as long as you always trust your gut. Just know you're like Harry Houdini. You're full of tricks, and try to try to laugh along the way. Have this belief, and you will always succeed. And here's that crown chakra energy, okay, that I was talking about earlier. But it says laughter is the best medicine. Always trust your gut, believe and you will receive. These are facts. I know they sound like cliche ass, just sayings that you would see like on one of them internet quotes or something, but it's true. This is truly what it is. This is why you see them so much, because that is the universe talking right to you, or God, or source, or the Galactic Federation, whatever you choose to call them. Look at this fear. The fear is in the way though. You have to master this fear in order to move forward the way that you want to move forward, okay? So, what is this talking about? It says, understand your fears, and perhaps they will not be fears any longer. Fear is a necessary emotion, but only if it is warranted. Not all fears are real. Would you live your life differently if you had less fear? Stand strong against your fears and take action, okay? And the final thought says, I understand my fears can I understand my fears and can transform them. Okay, that's another thing they're saying. Um, you cannot master the fear if you do not acknowledge what the fears are. Okay, take some time to write that down. Write down, what are you afraid of? Oh, I'm afraid of this. I'm afraid of success. I'm afraid to trust people. I'm afraid I'll get betrayed again. I'm afraid, you know what I mean? I'm afraid I'm not going to find my soulmate. I'm afraid I'm always going to be alone. Even though you're not alone, you have soulmates all around you. You know what I mean? Spirit wants to give you these kinds of answers, but you have to be willing to do this shadow work and to get rid of this, like dispel all of this fear. That's the only way your manifestations are going to come in, okay? And with that, I'm done. Thank you so much, Galactic Federation, for those beautiful messages, okay? I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, and I will see you later. Bye.